Time for the Weird and Wacky segment.
Abominable snowman.
He's not an axe murderer.
One of the TAs turned out to be a bot.
First up on Weird and Wacky, watch a tiny robot kidnaps, quote unquote, 12 big Chinese bots from a Shanghai showroom and shocks the world. So this was obviously a stage thing, but the programmers kind of told this little robot to shout at the other robots to go home. And then they ended up having a conversation, and it convinced a bunch of robots to follow it home and go home with it.
Right.
To me, this looks like this little robot was developing an army. It was like a cult leader or something. And with a little bit more intelligence, we're hosed.
Yeah. I mean, it was obviously a very persuasive little robot. So I mean, it was entertaining to watch. I think
it's like the Chihuahua of robots, right? Like,
yeah.
Really
very much so.
And,
Yeah. It was like a fifth the size of all the rest of them. It was crazy. So,
yeah.
All right. Next up, a company is now developing human washing machines. My commentary, in case you need something else to waste your money on aside from a Cybertruck. So, I mean, like it's like this pod-like machine that apparently you get in, and it measures your heart rate and your body temperature, skin temperature, and like all this stuff to get the perfect temperature water for you, and then it like washes you somehow. This seems like a just colossal waste of innovation, but whatever. I mean, hey, to each
so
their
you know
own,
what this is to me.
So.
The minute I saw this after you tagged it, this reminded me of the opening sequence of the TV show The Jetsons. Where right?
Yes.
He goes through the thing, and then it just washes him, and then puts on his clothes, and then gives him the briefcase, and he goes in
like stretches him out, and he goes to the shower, and that's. I've not thought of that in so long. You're totally right. That's exactly what this is.
And I think the other part of this is that there is an opportunity here to actually be good for the environment, because I will admit, I take long showers, and, something like this would basically, kind of compress and limit the amount of time that you're there and the amount of water that's used. And then maybe even have the opportunity to recycle that water and reuse it so that, you're not using up more resources. So there might be some upside to this, but, it's going to be hard for me to give up my nice hot shower to get my
I'm not, for me, it's the cash. There's no way I'm going to spend money on that thing. And there's no way I'm going to carve out space in my home for the size of that machine. It's just never going to happen. So
what if the thing pays itself back in 6 months because of the amount of money you save on water and hot water?
I would do that in 100%. Yeah, if that's a real thing. Yeah, I mean, if I had to save the money back in 6 months, I'd be a fool not to do it. I don't care. If I'm clean and it doesn't cost me money, yeah, for sure. But that seems very unrealistic and unlikely to me. So
yeah, I mean, I was trying to go to the. It's probably like, if they can do all the things, then it's probably like, I don't know, 5 years and you pay itself back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which still might be worth it. Maybe it's worth it in like new homes or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Something else that's actually not a new home and is not going to have that, but it's going to need it because people might be bloodied. Airbnb's idea to hold gladiator battles in Rome's Colosseum isn't going down well with some lawmakers. So I got to say, like this last summer, I actually visited Italy for the first time ever, and we went to Rome and we visited the Colosseum. And this seems like a terrible idea to me too.
Yeah. I mean, there were several quotes from local officials, and they basically were like, "Look, this is Rome, not Disneyland." Like, there's like they literally like several of them referenced Disneyland. It was like, and basically they're just trying to say like they're like. Almost to the extent like this is almost like they didn't say it, but like almost like holy ground. Like this is meaningful space, and it shouldn't be cheapened by a stunt like this. Was kind of the concept. Because at first, I saw the article and I'm reading, I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool and really neat and really interesting and innovative. But then reading the articles, their comments, I'm like, yeah, it does kind of cheapen the space a bit, and I think. Yeah, cheapens the history a little bit to me. So
and you know what's going to end up happening? There's going to be some Yahoo that takes it a little bit too seriously, and somebody's going to get hurt.
There is that. Well, I mean, and it's a thing for the rich too. That's the thing. They're like, look, we don't want to be a city where the rich come and can do all these sort of things that cheapen our stuff. That's not what we want to be known for. That's a great point. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's valid. All right, let's see. Last up in Weird and Wacky, Maurizio Catalans, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry, Maurizio. Viral banana artwork could fetch 1.5 million at auction. Okay, so we've already covered the banana duct tape to the wall. It's already sold at auction for a stupid amount of money.
So it actually sold for $5.2 million is what it sold for.
I mean,
and here's the thing. So this just keeps going, right? We talked about this originally years ago when this originally happened. That's why I tagged this article, because it's like, this is like the John Deere tractor thing. Like, this is a story that never goes away.
It's for real.
So the banana is a real banana, so it's going to go bad. But what this really gets the owner is a certificate that says that any banana that you duct tape to the wall at the exact right angle is this banana, is this piece of artwork. This is the certificate of authenticity that allows you to duct tape a banana to the wall and say that it is this artwork. It's weird. And again, talking about the Gladiator thing and rich people will have money to waste on stuff. This sounds like a thing that rich people have wasted money on.
Okay. I have a piece of art that I'm just going to name it right here. Okay. Here's the art. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to duct tape a lamp to the wall, and the title of the art piece is going to be called Capturing Light. That's the art piece.
Oh, I love that.
It could be, I mean, light, that's brilliant, right? Like, I'm copywriting it right here. You heard it here, folks. It's worth millions.
Let's start the auction right now.
Duct taping a lamp to the wall. I'm ready. I got it. I'm in.
But there's a specific angle that it has to be and a specific type of lamp that it has to be.
Yes, of course.
For it to be the actual authentic artwork.
Capturing light. Yeah.
So listeners, if you want to go ahead and send in your bids for Capturing Light, then just go ahead and email us, and we will all entertain all offers. We will also entertain interesting barters as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a house for it. I'd take a Porsche for it.
You don't know what that's a reference to, but that's Kramer from Seinfeld. That's how you get the interesting offers.
I caught a glimpse of an episode yesterday where Kramer had hired an intern to help him be more Kramer, and he's like showing him around Jerry's apartment when Jerry's not even home, and Jerry's like, "What? Who's this guy?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Kramer for Kramerica International and
Kramerica Enterprises."
yeah. So, oh my gosh, so good.